if a young person ends up in juvenile crime, that ends up costing the community $290,000.
So often the basic things like food and clothing just aren't available for those kids.
These issues involving our kids aren't apples and oranges. What they are is apples at different times. When a kid shows up in kindergarten and can't read and doesn't know his alphabet or colors, the school then has the tough job of trying to have that kid catch up over time. And when that kid starts being truant and starts dropping out of high school, that kid is so much more likely to enter the justice system. If I can get a kid to finish high school, we reduce his chance of going to the justice system by 50%.
So the Adams County Youth Initiative started in 2005 by our District Attorney Don Quick, how do we make the conversation bigger and how we can have bigger impact on our kids. And it wasn't necessarily about how do we create more programs, but how do we connect the relationships between the programs we already have. So since 2005, we've really focused in this county on three things: decreasing juvenile delinquency, decreasing substance use, and increasing high school graduation. So we know if we get that last one right, that has a huge impact on youth and career success for our young people.
So does it make you nervous as community, high-profile community leaders, to know that what we want to do is be the hands and feet of Jesus in partnership to ACYN?
What I hear consistently from folks in this congregation and other places is that we want to do the work of Jesus in feeding, clothing, mentoring, supporting, nurturing, and so I'm not the least bit afraid of that. That's exactly what our kids need, and we're grateful for whatever help we can get. And I know there's so many in the community who want to help, but they often struggle to work their way through the bureaucracy or to figure out, how do I get plugged in? How do I make this happen? ACY is that big connector that makes that happen.
And Crossroads has been phenomenal in the last 2 years. Our homeless liaisons from across the district have your staff on speed dial and call for everything from backpacks at the beginning of the school year to turkeys at Thanksgiving and Christmas presents at Christmas time.
And so what I would say to your church members and folks that aren't that aware of ACY is there's lots of dominoes in a kid's life, and the question is, which direction are they going to go?